Hello everyone. In this video we're going to talk about newer Ford vehicles and inoperative power windows, or in the case of this F-150, a power window that is stuck open. The back passenger side window will not close. Most of the time the problem is in this switch right here. I've got another switch that I know is working properly out of another F-150, and I'm going to swap the switch here and we're going to see if that fixes the problem. So as you can see, when I pull up on the switch, nothing happens. Now, the reason being is because internally this switch is stuck in the close or the open position, so the window is constantly trying to open even though it's already open. To remove the switch, grab a little screwdriver, pry up on the trim piece here, and up it comes. There's the old switch and the trim piece. I've got the electrical connector disconnected because I didn't want the motor to overheat, but rest assured, if yours has this problem, the motor has thermal protection. It will pop a circuit breaker or a thermal switch to deactivate the motor before it gets too hot. The reason I left this unplugged is I didn't want the motor to overheat, and I also wanted to demonstrate to you how to take this switch out. But as you'll be able to see, if I plug the switch in, nothing happens. So that's our problem. The window is still stuck open. Here's the new switch. Let's plug the switch in. And I can close the window. Now here's where it gets crazy. And this is how you know that your switch is bad. When I plug the old switch back in, without pushing any of the switches, watch what happens. The window goes down by itself. I'm not pushing any buttons. The window went down all on its own. And as you saw earlier, it can't be closed. The problem is in this window switch. So the fix is to remove the trim and the switch assembly, remove these little Torx screws, replace this switch, put the screws back in on the existing trim piece with the new switch. So we're going to pretend that that's this one right here. Plug the switch in. Put it back together. Push that trim piece back in place. Easy peasy. Window is fixed. We live in a day and age now where it may take 2, 3, or 4 weeks for you to even get your vehicle into the dealer to have it looked at, even if it's under warranty. If you're in this case and you've got a Ford vehicle where the windows are inoperative or they're stuck down and you can't get them to close, which is a real inconvenience, especially if you live in a wet climate, try replacing this switch first. Yes, you're going to have to purchase it yourself. It's not going to be repaired, covered under warranty, because Ford's not going to reimburse you, the customer, for doing it yourself. It has to be done at a dealer. But if you're in a situation where you need your truck, you got to get it going, you can't wait for the dealer to get to it, try replacing this switch. Every single Ford vehicle I've had with this problem so far, the switch has fixed the problem. And that's all that's to it. It literally just takes a few minutes. Pop the old trim piece out, take the screws out, take the old switch out, put the new switch in the trim piece, put the screws back in, pop it back in the door panel, and voila, your power windows are fixed. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.